promotion for it, in my opinion.
I made it quick and I kept going. I did not do all that. Like,
well, serious. You would get a punch in the chin like blam. Run me my money. I want you to run me my money. When I'm right, I'm right. I don't told you about Chelly being a manipulator. I told you. Some of you were like, no, she has every right to feel how she feels. Look at the manipulation that's happening right now. I don't even like Ace, but look at the manipulation that's happening right now. When I told you who Chelly was, you didn't want to believe me. Somebody even said I was hating on black women. I have everything bad to say about black women. They're not even paying attention to what's even going on in this villa at the moment. I done told you about people and their behaviors, babe. Right? I told you about Chelly, and I told you about Ace, and I told you about Huda. They're all manipulators. All three of them are manipulators. Right? But you wanted to play this game, you know, to be like, oh my God, she has every right. I'm seeing TikTok talking about she has every right to feel how she wants to feel. I'm like, TikTok be just be mad. She has every right to feel how she feels. I know how she feels. What? Blood, get the frick out of here. Blood, get the frick out of here. Blood, get the frick out of here, bro. Pack your bags and get out of here. Pack it now and get it out of here. Okay? Number one. Okay? All right? Number one. Okay? Number one. Let's talk about number two. Adriana, what are you doing? Adriana, what are you doing? Adriana, I've called your name 3 times. What are you doing? Why did you go to Pepe without having a conversation with Brian first? Are you all right? I told you that by yesterday. I said yesterday I may like Brian and Adriana. I said by tomorrow I may not like them, and she has proven me right. Please pass me my money and my flowers. I need them now. Don't let me die first before you give me my flowers. Don't let me pass before you give me flowers. Don't let the season end before you give me my flowers. If you're on this channel, you know that I speak sense. I'm seeing in the realms of the spirit as well as I'm seeing physically, because it's mad. I said yesterday I won't feel no way, but by tomorrow, Adriana, I said I might not like you. What the heck is that, Adriana? I don't mind you. Hey, listen, I do not mind Adriana going out there and wanting to open up a relationship with Pepe, but why don't you talk to Brian first? Right? You thought you were slick. You thought you were slick going to Pepe talking about, I haven't spoke to Brian yet. You know, I just needed to speak to you. Get the frick up. Hey. Pack your bags and get out of here. Pack your I don't want to open my eyes. I'm going to count to 3. When I count to 3, Adriana, make sure you're gone. 1, 1.5, 2, 2.2, 2.4, 2.6. Let me open my eyes. Pack it and go. Because what is that? What was that, blood? What was that? Like, why do you talk to Brian? That's nuts. And think you're going to be in. You're nuts. You're nuts. You're nuts. You're nuts. You're nuts. Number 3, Taylor, we said. Sorry. Well, actually, no. Taylor, why are we still open to Andrea? It's over. Let her go. No. Taylor, can I say something? Let the mother freaking thing go. You've got Clark. You've moved on. I need you to let it go. Stop talking about in the challenge. I didn't want to be disrespectful, and then we're still open to Andrea. Lock it off. Okay, lock it off. Be done. It's over. It's finished. Finito. Let it go. Okay, I'm sick and tired of it. Like you've passed and you moved on. You had the audacity to go and pull Huda when she was talking to Jeremiah and split them up, but you want to keep going back. Shut the frick up and get your bags and pack them now. Shut the frick up and pack your bags and get it out now. Shut the frick up and grab your bags and get the frick out now. I don't want to hear this anymore. Get your bags and pack it and go now. Don't have the audacity and the tongue. I done told you were messing up. You had the audacity to be like, Huda, don't be talking to Jeremiah anymore. And you're still talking to Andrea, still trying to be open. If you don't pack your bag and get the frick out of it, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. I don't want to hear it. Okay, now on Andrea, what are we doing circling back to Zach? We had great chats, did we? We had great conversations, did we? Sis, what's going on here? No, I know you got to do what you got to do, but baby, what's going on here? I'd rather you go back to Nick than go to Zach. I don't know what the heck's going on here. Okay, all right, I don't know what the heck's going on. You going back to Zach? I don't get it. After you told my man, listen, you don't hear nothing he's got to say anymore. And Zach, you too went back there. No, I would see if you go and call me back, I'd have been like, listen, you need to explain yourself because you basically told me to shut the frick up. No, you basically did. You basically told me to shut the frick up right in my face. You know what I'm saying to you? And you think you can come back and have a little bit of a conversation and be over. Now, where's my apology? Where's my apology? You're not about to come in here and use me again. Now I mess up my thing. Now Zach's a fool because I know he doesn't like Amaya. But the reality of the situation is, brother, you playing a dangerous game right now. Olandria don't like you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Olandria don't like you. Elan's got a better chance than you have. I didn't see anything from Olandria that was liking you at all. Just want to be honest with you. I just like, yo, let's not double back. You know what I mean? Let's not double back. Let's not go backwards. Let's go forwards. We don't need it. Lock it off. We don't need it. Okay? All right? We don't need it. Talking obviously then Elan and Sierra, poor boy. Brother, if she cried the way she cried the first night, you need to let it go. Okay? All right? The way that you heard Sierra break down for a man, I need you, Elan, to let it go. Okay, all right. Now I know you might be thinking I can get a little dicky play here, brother. I don't think so. It's not looking like that. Okay. I know you tried, and I know Nick tried to hold you accountable, which is foolish. Nick trying to talk about how you should behave when Nick himself put himself in a situation. Nick put himself in the situation. We'll talk about that in a second or two. Okay. All right. We'll talk about that in a second or two. And then we had obviously Chris and Amaya. Yeah, we had Chris and Amaya. We had Chris and obviously and Huda. Now I want to be fair. I can't lie to you. I like Chris and Huda. I thought they were pretty cool. Huda needs a lot of management. I don't know how long Chris can keep it up. Huda needs a lot of management. I don't know how long Chris can keep it up. Can I be honest with you? Huda needs a lot of management. I don't know how long Chris can keep this up. Because in all honesty, what I saw today, look, I get it. Listen, you know, he was supporting her, he was caring for her, and he did a good job. He stayed very very centered and very secure. Like he didn't get overly emotional. He didn't get too too heavy with it. You know what I'm saying? He just respected her boundaries and, you know, allowed her to vent, allowed her to feel how she felt, and just supported her when he needs supported. You know what I'm saying to you? My question is, how long are you gonna keep this up? Now, also, like I said, after you've watched the show, Huda is emotionally unstable. I can't lie to you, she is. Now, here's my thing. What did Chris tell us? He has a type. He dates emotionally unstable women. He dates emotionally unstable women. So we know already that actually Huda is definitely her type, but it also shows that he's got a problem too. Because why do you keep dating emotionally unstable women? Maybe because you yourself personally, okay, are not healed. Because why do you want to keep dating them? Do you know what I'm saying to you? Like if to show that he really changed, he would have left Huda alone. Well, to be fair, she said something that I said. I can't lie to you. I said, would it be better if she was ugly? Yes, it would have been. Chelly would have never had a problem. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Yes, he likes projects. He's a Bob the Builder. He's a Bob the Builder. He's a Captain Save 'em All, and he's a Superman's. Okay. You know, he's a Captain Save 'em All, and he wants to fix things. So my thing is, brother, you need to let that go. You can't be making the same mistakes that you made before, right? I get it. It's good to be a woman. It's good to be centered, and women need that centering. But when somebody is so emotionally unstable, yeah, you're gonna find yourself a little bit. You're gonna find yourself in a situation. You're gonna find yourself in a situation eventually. You know what I mean? So for me personally, hey, I think we have to watch out for Chris. What I would say is when it comes to Sierra and Nick, I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. I'm not saying they don't like each other, but Sierra is running ahead and she's not paying attention. Every time you talk about the future, that brother's face is telling us he's not happy. Sierra, pay attention. Wake up and smell the Kenko coffee. Every time you start mentioning the future and talking about how we're going to be on the outside, yaga, 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 the brother's face, Nick, gets a little bit scared. He gets a little bit more fearful. That brother is not thinking about the future. He's thinking about now. He don't want to be there. Okay? He don't want to be there. He don't want to be there. Okay? He don't want to be there. And so my thing here in this situation is that I'm looking at it and I'm going, no. My brother, no. Nick don't want you like that. You go miss it, Sierra. And it's because people, again, are not being honest about how they really feel. Nick's not being honest. Sierra doesn't be honest with Olendria because Sierra should really tell the truth about how she feels about Olendria. Don't worry, it'll come out during movie night. When movie night comes out, it will come up. Okay? All right? So my thing is that you're going to watch what happens. Now, do I think she's going to leave Nick? No. Not at all. The 100 grand's on the line. Where's there to go? There is nowhere to go for her. Like, you know, I mean, she could go to Elan, but I'm saying there's nowhere to go in terms of like she's cried over that man. She has cried over that man. There is no way she's going back. She can't go back. It's finished. It's over. Finito. Done. Okay? So for me personally, let's not think about that situation. And I wanted to say one more time again, Nicolandra's over. Announcement to the back. Nicolandra is over. Nicolandra is over. We told you Nicolandra will be over, and it's firmly shut now. I want to just thank you for all turning up to this particular station to let us know that you want to board this train. But look, we had to cancel it, and we told you it is over. You know, sometimes you don't want to rejoice too hard, but let me rejoice after 3 other videos. I don't care. I'm going to do it. Okay? All right? I'm going to do it. Okay? All right? This is what happens when we ship and stand people. We need not to. No one's saying that Olendria is bad. We're just saying that, baby, it's time to go home. You got Ace reconsidering, asking himself, did I save the wrong person? Should I have saved Coco? Yeah, you should have. You should have saved Coco because it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. You should have saved Coco, Ace, and you would have had 2 people you could have been talking to, and it seemed like you really liked Coco. Coco really liked you. That's the thing. But you chose Chelly. Let's talk about the Chelly situation now. Okay. Now, let's be honest about the situation between Ace and Chelly, okay? Now, the Chelly situation is hypocritical. She's got annoyed about Ace doing all she's doing, but and the reason why we know how argument's off is because she's not being honest. That's why her argument doesn't make sense. Her argument doesn't make sense because she's not fighting from a true place. When you're not arguing from a true place, that's what ends up happening to your argument. It goes left, and then it entangles and ensnares you. This argument with Ace has gone the wrong way because Chelly actually feels jealous over the fact that it's actually Huda and no one else. So we can talk about doing too much. Like I said before, Ace said what same thing I said. Everybody's doing too much. And the thing is, Chelly's also been annoying because what she said was, I'm not even angry at you. How can you not be angry at Ace? How can you not be angry at Ace? And Chelly's given us that energy of those ladies who their man will end up cheating and they will still blame the girl. It's your man that's in a relationship. Okay? Right? It's your man that's in a relationship. Why are you angry at Huda when he was rocking her ass cheeks? Huh? I mean, I don't get it. You went for Chris. Chris went back for you. Okay? And that's the whole point. Her original she might have changed it later on, but the fact is she's really gone too far. And you know what I'm saying to you? Your energy towards Ace is late. You were angry at Ace, and instead you try to put it on Huda. That's the reality of the situation. Just like I said before, she never communicated with Huda. That's what I'm trying to say. Chelly is somebody who gets angry after. She got angry and then went to the girls to vent about how angry she was about Ace and didn't say it to his face. It's like, babe, why didn't you say it to his face? He was angry about him. So why didn't you say it to his face? Why did you go to the girls?
You're comparing.
Now, she wants him to obviously put boundaries in place, but for what? That's why it doesn't make sense. No. Boundaries for what? You're only angry at Huda. What boundaries does he need to have? That's why the argument doesn't make sense. What boundaries does he need to have? If you're angry at Huda and angry at Ace, okay, cool. So what boundaries does he need to have? And will you abide by those same boundaries? You know what I'm saying to you? Like, if you're saying the same thing, right? You're saying, you know, that, you know, you want the boundaries to be up. And I'm like, but for what though? One, we're not closed off. Two, you're only really saying your boundaries actually really is only for Huda. It's not for anybody else. I don't get to. I've been here before. You know, I've been here before. You know, so you know, so I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, please.
Oh, and if you want it, you got.
So they gonna run this around. They're gonna run this into the ground, baby. Listen, their beef situation had Ace reconsidering, and then Chris said he's gonna step back from Chelly. Chelly's in deep trouble now. Chelly's in deep trouble because look, fam. First and foremost, Chris said he's stepping back, and now Chris likes Huda. Oh, that's gonna rub Chelly up the wrong way. Okay. That's gonna rub Huda. That's gonna rub Chelly up the wrong way because now Chris is not available in the exact same way. Now, if she starts putting grafting and working, she can potentially piss off Ace. Yeah. Now this is what's gonna happen, and that's the problem. When you play too many games, you get caught out. And so Chelly, if she doesn't buckle up her ideas, she's gonna end up losing. Now, I think that also Chelly also gets afraid of being betrayed, but we don't see it as heavy as Huda. Huda always looks like she's always afraid of betrayal. Whereas when it comes to Chelly, it always looks like she is afraid to get caught. Okay, that's why she needs to have her cake and eat it, because she doesn't want to get caught, because then that would mean she gets trapped. She doesn't like being trapped. You know? Absolutely. That's why it doesn't make sense. That's why it doesn't make sense. She's saying she wants to double back and kiss. Didn't mean anything, but you're exploring that person. And then you had a conversation with that person. And you want to be talking to that person. That's crazy. Baby, you gotta fix up on that.
You'll know it tonight.
Right.
Conversation and the belly. Now, I would say this, right? I would say this, okay? I would say this, that, you know, I think there's a deep regret for Ace. Coco should have been the one that stayed. He's pissed off because he played the game to support the family and the team, and now it's cost him.
Whenever that do happen, you're not gonna be all right.
I mean, do you even like me?
Absolute hard part.
I want to see if I can get the part where he's about.
It's frustrating. You know, I really do care about her, but I feel like you bring that outside intimate connection into the challenge. That's where I have a problem. It was just.
Well, listen. All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna keep it short because I don't want to be here too long. You know what I mean? Tomorrow will go hard, innit? But this is over. You know what I mean? I'm joking. It's not over. It's over. But like this situation for me, it's long. It's long. It's long because, like I said, game players don't trust each other. That's the reality of the situation. Game players don't trust each other. You know? But anyway, I'll save most of my thoughts for tomorrow. Let's just quickly just look at the Chris and Huda situation. Now, Adriana thought she was slick by saying, "Oh yeah, something's different." That's a manipulation. That is the manipulation. Because I feel something. There's nothing different. You don't want Brian. You want to explore yourself. Just be honest. No, be honest. Like, that's why it was manipulation, because instead of her being honest and saying, actually, I want to be able to explore. Okay? I want to be able to explore. That's what she should have said. Instead, she didn't. So respect to Pepe. You know, y'all better ship Pepe right now. Okay? All right? Y'all better ship Pepe right now, because her brother just stood his ground. Okay? You want to talk to me while you ain't spoke to Brian? Get the frick out of here. What you trying to do? What you want to do? Why are you talking to me when you haven't spoke to your boy? And you think it's slick to do so? You think it's right to do so? And think you're gonna come to me? What are you doing? Like I said yesterday, I like you, but tomorrow I might not like you, and I knew it's gonna happen. I just knew it's gonna happen. Brother said I'm with the whites and the blondes. Okay, he's got a type. Okay, just focus on that. Pepe got a type. He likes the whites with the blondes. He ain't doing it, bruv. Okay, Pepe said I'm not doing this. I'm with Grayson. I like it. I like my whites and my blondes. It's going well, and I'm not here to play with you. Okay, I see what you're on, but I'm not on the messy team. Sorry. I'm on the whites with the blondes, and ain't nothing gonna change that. Nothing gonna rearrange that. You know. So his type is typing, man. I'm telling you, his type has been typing on his Instagram. He said he likes Latinos. Well, clearly on the show, he's moving to blondes and whites with blue eyes. I'm saying, you know what I mean? The whites with the blue eyes and the blonde hair. The brother said, listen, don't do it to me. Okay, all right. I can't play with y'all like this. I don't know. Love triangles. She tried to dip her. She tried to put her head like this. Oh, you know, yeah. Stop it. Stop it. I like my whites with the blondes. I'm sorry. Tilt your head back into the original position. Why is your head at a 45-degree angle? Bring your head back into the original degrees. Why is your head at a 45-degree angle? Stop looking. Turn your head up, man, and put it on 12-12. Your head's at 12-3. Bring your head to the 12-12, man. You're gonna infuriate me. You haven't spoken to Brian. You haven't said anything to him. You want to come in here and be messy. Turn your head up to 12-12 and stop being silly. It's 12-3 that you're doing. Look at your head. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. You know what I'm saying to you? Your head resting your head at a 12-3 position, trying to capture me. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Don't be silly all your life. Don't be silly all your life. Don't be a memorial all your life. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be, darling. Life moves on, and you'll be okay. Okay? He friend-zoned you while you still hadn't spoke to Bryant. You didn't think there was a problem there? Some said she bad, would have folded. Yeah, now listen, everybody can fold for the right kind of price. You understand what I'm saying to you? I already told you, Pepe said that's not my type. Okay, I don't care what his Instagram said. He said that's not my type. Okay, so when you find your type, then you might fold a little bit. Okay, you might fold a little bit. He didn't fold one bit because he said, listen, that's not my type. You see who I'm with? Snow Bunny #1 with the blonde hair and the blue eyes, baby. Okay? I want to keep it a buck and keep it real. You feel me? So, yeah. Someone said, give Olandria some grace. I'm not even mad at Olandria. She has to do what she has to do. At the end of the day, she said she has to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying to you? I mean, Zach is obviously trying it with Olandria. She had to force some laughs. I went with it. Olandria. Because really and truly, even Jalen didn't get the proper chance. You were talking about how physical he's being. That's the only time you ever explore. But really and truly, were you really exploring? I mean, it was a slight exploration, but you weren't really like Jalen like that at all. Weren't really. I mean, you didn't give him a chance because he was being physical. But there isn't many people in the village she can go after. So to be honest, how can I be mad at her for going after Zach? I just, me personally, I'm not really feeling it. I think she should go home. I think she should go home. I think it's time. When it's time to go home, it's time to go home. When it's time to go home, it's time to go home. Okay? Pack your bags. It's time to go home. She don't like you like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. She don't like it like that, bro. You're about to go home with Olandria in a couple of days. If I was you, I'd be very careful what horse you bet on. Zach, I'll be very careful what horse you bet on. Olandria's gonna go home and you're gonna go with her. I need you to pay attention. You are gonna go home and you're gonna go with Olandria. If you think you are going to play this game and go with Olandria, my guy, you are gonna be on the first flight back from Fiji to home. Yeah, you're gonna be talking from your house, doing interviews. Yeah, with first access and whatever it's called. Brother, relax yourself. Okay, relax yourself. You're doing too much. Okay, you're doing too much. I don't know what this conversation was. Absolutely, yeah. She is not interested in one bit. Okay, she is fading. She is fading in the background. She's probably thinking to herself, "But I just want the conversation to be over." Yeah. Bro, that is the you know that she wants to go. She wants to go back to wherever she was. Okay, she wants to go back wherever she was. She does not want to have this conversation with Zach. She aired him not even aired him, but she told him listen what to do on the last episode. She ain't going back. Okay, she ain't going back. Come on, Alandria can't even get a word in, so this ain't gonna work. Listen, Alandria can't even get a word in. This ain't gonna work. Okay, I think Alandria's time to pack your bags and be out of here. Okay, pack your bags, get out of here, save yourself the effort. Zach trying to save you is only prolonging you more pain in the next few days and weeks. But anyway, listen, my time is up. Okay, my time is up. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll do a part 2 because I know there's more to chat up as well. But look, let me be real with you. We sick and tired. Now, okay, wait, hold on. This last part, Clark and Thingy. Hold on now. Now, before she asked it, the question was a wild one. Clark, now here's my thing. Clark was saying about put yourself in my shoes. Darling, just be honest about how you feel. Okay? There's no need to beat around the bush. Clark, just say how you feel. I don't call Chelly out for not saying that. Baby, just say the truth. You feel some type of way. You put in the question as if, how would you feel? No, just say how you feel. Like, because you're long in the whole situation. It doesn't need to. I'm telling you this now. Clark is already thinking about her way out. Clark is already thinking about her way out. She's pissed off with Taylor. I don't think she even likes him. Sometimes I get a little bit scared. I think, how much does she really like him? You know what I mean? Not because he's ugly or anything, but I think to myself, sometimes I think to myself, I don't know how much she likes her. Clark is a smart girl. She's plotting her way out. I'm telling you. She wants to win and get out. Okay? Clark wants to win and get out. Don't play with her. She will try to win her 50 to 100K and be out. Because I'm starting that the way she was looking was actually disassociated too. She was looking into the distant rather than looking at him. So I'm not vexed. I like Clark, you know what I mean? But she will run that boy into the ground. That boy is not ready for her. She'll finish. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. Taylor, honestly, Taylor's not even getting it, bro. You know, like her look is telling us that she is disassociating from the situation. She's starting to lose it. Will always feel like home. Will always be my home. Keep me in your arms. Like, this look told me all I need to know, bro. Oh, girl, so listen, keep playing with me if you want to play with me. I tell you this now, I'm a motherfucking find you a retirement home, Taylor. You're going to be there with your horses and your cattle and your sheep and your little calf. You'll be all in there together in a retirement home. Play with Clark if you want to. I can see in her eyes that she is ready to do damage. Do not play with this lady. I'm telling you, this look here, look at this look. This is a snapped look. This is a snapped look. This is a play with me if you want. I promise you I can snap. I've taken it too easy on you. I've been nice to you. I've been saying compliments to you even when you're doing madness stuff. Don't worry. I promise you we will have you sorted out. Retirement home loading, and you ain't even old enough to be able to be in that household. There's an age restriction, but I promise you, you're going to be there. I'm just saying. Okay? That look, this is the look. You know this look. Girl is already plotting his downfall. My freaking gosh. She is about to unleash. I want to unleash the dragon. How you want to do that? When you see a woman look like that, bro, it's time to make her feel happy, bro. Because if you don't, she gonna remember every last detail of what you messed up with. That's the look of somebody who said they got cheated on. I just want to be honest with you. That look was as if he's been cheating on her for a few years. She said, "Okay, cool. I'm just gonna allow it to happen," and she's plotting your revenge, babe. We're here already. We here already? Nah, look, the fact that she ain't smiling still, and there's a little smile that came later on, but she was still feeling vexed. I said, bro, you better watch yourself, boy. You better sleep with one eye open. And I mean that. For once in my life, I mean it. Sleep with one eye open, because you may find yourself off the island of Fiji, floating on some blue waters next to another island that ain't called Love Island. You understand what I'm saying to you? Brother, keep it kosher, keep it cute, and keep it Clarky blood. Keep it Clarky blood. Okay? Play with her if you want to. But the Wi-Fi has connected, and she's downloading new packets. She's upgrading her mind and upgrading her thought process. And she might just upgrade you. Bro, before you know it, Taylor, she's out of there. Keep playing if you want to. Keep playing if you want to.
Like, it's not like I have to.
You notice how she's keeping her hands to herself? Brother, you keep playing, Taylor. You gonna freaking find out. Because Taylor's so naive. You know? Taylor's so naive. Nah. You gonna suffer a short. I want to call it a love triangle, but hey, yeah, because she don't want to say, she don't want to admit that it's a love triangle. Because for her, she's not about that life. Bro's about to find out. So I'm intrigued because obviously he hasn't necessarily done anything crazy, but he will end up sabotaging his relationship. You know what I'm saying to you? And she's, even though she's giving him eyes, she's still keeping her hands to herself. Brother, I need Taylor to clock that tea and quick, because it's going cold and you won't be able to drink it. Sir, whilst it's piping hot, capture what she's trying to tell you so you can move accordingly in the next few episodes. Because brother, you think you being open is you being cute? Brother, you're going to find out that this girl here is going to have you on some different island. I don't want that for you, Taylor. But I'm going to tell you this now. You ain't going to see that 100K if you keep playing with this girl. You ain't going to see 100K when you keep playing with this girl. You ain't going to see 100K if you keep playing with this girl. I promise you now. Even though they were kissing. Brother, she's pissed. Even in a kiss, her hands did not move from her abdomen. That woman is pissed. Bro, she didn't even move her hands towards you to encourage the kiss. She kissed you, but she kept her hands in her lap. Ooh, it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
But you know, like, I love you. I love Ace. So like.
But anyway, listen, my time is up. I've been saying this for the last few minutes. My time is up. Look, we'll talk about this tomorrow. We'll go a little bit deeper. My time is up. I'm a little bit tired and I don't want to fall asleep. I appreciate you guys. Listen, stay locked, stay loaded. We'll be back tomorrow for another enthralling conversation. Thank you for those who came. 312 people. Make sure you like the live on the way out as well. We appreciate you.
You know what time. Little black book. You know what time. Little black book. You know what time it is.